Hello, welcome back. It's the first week of school, which is very exciting. It's actually Wednesday. I haven't been feeling my super greatest, so getting into the swing of the schedule and waking up and filming and with the craziness of the first week of school just was not a possibility for me, unfortunately. But now we are here. It's the first week. So far, I think things have been going really well. I'm just gonna kind of walk you through my new routine, I would say. So right now, I'm just gonna log into my computer. And then usually, like yesterday, I also couldn't really film because I had hall duty, which I don't have this morning, which is nice. So I've got a little bit extra time to just set up and prep and read my emails, which is always nice. And this year I have first block planning, which I'm actually really liking too, because then I can kind of slowly start my day and not just like have to immediately start teaching and stuff, which is great. And we do homeroom after first block, which I think is also kind of nice. So I just feel like my days kind of slowly go in, and then I hit hard the last 3 blocks and school's over. But all logged in now, and I'm going to go get something out of my car that I forgot. Alright, so I've gone through my emails, and so far I've signed up to get some more supplies from Classroom Central. I already did a video about that for my classroom haul, so hopefully I can do another one of those soon. And it's like I have some things to do with my license, my teaching license, since I'm in alternative licensure route. Every so often there's things that I need to do to get to like the next step, the next level, and then I'm prepping for my homeroom. And it seems like there's not enough time in the day. Like, it's so hard to get lesson planning, like things you need to get done during your planning period. But hopefully I can knock this out quickly so I can start thinking about like my actual lesson plans. Yeah, so let's get started. So far, this is how I'm doing my lesson planning. It's just on a Google Doc. I'm gonna try to do it by week. So just what blocks I have. So my second block, I'm supporting a math class. I'm not like actively creating lesson plans and teaching that one. So I'm creating lesson plans and teaching for third and fourth block. So that's why there's only third and fourth block on there. But so I'm trying to create warm-ups to like trying to get to know them, activities, trying to figure out my classes and like how much work they can do in a period, because I have one honors class and they seem to be a lot quicker paced than my other class, which is fine. It's just figuring out what we can get done in a day. So that's kind of what this week has been helping me figure out. And I've already had to start changing up what I think third block can do and what I think fourth block can do. But so far, this is how I'm setting up my lesson plans. If you have any methods that really work for you and you really like, please leave them in the comments down below, because I'm always open for lesson planning suggestions. Today is Thursday, and I'm gonna have to do really quickly because I'm like scrambling this morning. I walked out of my house and locked myself out of the house because I forgot my keys, so I had to bang on the door and wake my husband up, which I felt bad about. And then I got here and I lost my phone in my room, so I went all the way back out and retraced my steps and then found it when I got back in my room. And I have to go to hall duty right now, so Thursday is off to an interesting start. But luckily, again, I have planning period, first period, because that helps me out so much to just chill with my start of the day. Yeah, I'm gonna go to my hall duty and I'll fill you guys in a little bit later. But I guess I didn't fill you in at the end of yesterday, but we basically just had a staff meeting and then everybody left. So let's see how this day goes. Hello, today is Friday and it is school spirit day, or like our avid college day, and I'm repping my school. So there's no air conditioning right now, and it's basically still summertime weather in North Carolina, so it's very, very hot. And I just feel like that's relevant because it's been affecting everyone's day, and I've got a window open, so hopefully I can get some airflow in here a little bit better than yesterday. But I'm just gonna kind of walk you through a few of the things that I've done this week so far, since I haven't been able to kind of take you along with me as much as I would have liked to, with just like the craziness of the first week of school. And then I'm gonna get started doing some planning things for today. So let's get into it. Alright, so the first day I had a station over here, and this was my syllabus station. So I printed out syllabus and had 6 questions for them to answer just to make sure everyone was on the same page, and we went over it the next day. I had another station over here, which I'll kind of show you. It's our treatment agreements. Our school likes to do treatment agreements, so basically we just see each block's treatment agreement, how we treat each other, student to student, student to teacher, and teacher to student, and when this doesn't happen, we need to make it right. So that basically just keeps our kids accountable, and we try to re-loop and go back to it throughout the quarter and the semester, just to make sure everybody's treating each other right. And we have those guidelines set up that we all created as a class so that no one can really argue with it. So that kind of works pretty well. I just have to remind myself to go back to it when we're not following those rules, because you can get swept up in class and discipline and everything, but it's really good to go back to it and remind people. So one of the things that we've done, which I think went really well so far this week, was I'm trying to incorporate more Avid things like that I got from the conference that I went to this summer, and that was COSTA's levels of questioning, or COSTA's levels of questioning and inquiry, however you pronounce it. So I'll kind of walk you through what I did with that. So we watched a little video explaining it, but then I gave them like these vocabulary lists to show the different levels, level 1, 2, and 3 of questioning, and specifically some stems for science. So we kind of looked through and discussed what the differences of the levels were, and that video that I showed really helped. And then in groups, I had them write their own questions, and they did a really good job. So I'm happy with that. And then for the warm-up the next day, I just put some different levels on the board and had them decide which level they were. So far that's going really well, and I'm excited about it. We started our presentation for cells and cell structures yesterday. We're gonna finish that today and do maybe a group activity, partner activity. And right now I'm actually going to be creating a seating chart for my third block, because they've been off the walls and they all seem to be friends with each other and chatty. So I'm gonna try to rework where I think people should be sitting, and that's what I'm gonna work on right now. But that kind of takes you through what I did this week to, build a class culture, and just get into some prep work and Avid tips. And yeah, it's been going well. I think there's definitely some room for improvement, especially in my third block, and it's been a lot of having technology issues and fixing things, but I think we're finally getting on a routine, and I'm excited to come back fresh next week.